Okay, we live? I wasn't going to go live this evening, but I had an idea about adding some functionality to my Python scripts. So I'm going to test this Python script. Let me just run the script. Right, found the stream, waiting for KSP to launch. Right, let's go to KSP, grab that, and go start. Right, and then it'll say KSP connected, system running, minimal CPU engaged. Right, where is the other command window? The other command window is up there. Right, let's go back to Kerbal. If I type in meow, it doesn't work. Oh, it did. It did. It worked. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Oh, it's a bit slow, but it works. It's a bit slow, but it works. Hi, Happy. I'm just testing. I'm just testing out a new functionality. I'm just testing out a few. Does this work? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Yeah, it worked. It worked. I could hear. You got it. Did you hear meow? I also got okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the meow is my baby meowing. 10 meow. Try not to spam it too much. I've got okay. Okay. I added a few. What was the other one?
Okay.
We got clap. I've got another sound purr, but I haven't added it to the script yet. I've got sound of my baby, my cat, purring, but I haven't added it yet, so we can add a purr as well. What was the other one? I added one more. Find my folder. Find the folder. I added so I'd meow or error. I can't see the command window I've got. Doesn't show it. Doesn't show what I've written there. Ground control. Oh, irashai maser, I think it is. It's like welcome. Yeah, that's what I wrote in the script. So there we go. Error. What are we doing? Active, got nothing. What is available? So let's do something. Suborbital spaceflight and Kerbin, we'll get that. Hermin, rescue Hermin. Rescue Hermin, we'll do that. Rescue Tamara. Right, we'll do that. Well, there's a big delay. I saw you type error, and then 5 seconds later you talked about trying to find the last command in your folder. There's a delay here because I'm not sure if it's what, I don't know. Recover module from orbit of Kerbin. Let me do that. There's a big delay. There's a big delay in the sounds playing, so I'm not sure if that's my end or what. I mean, live should be live for you, doesn't it? There's a red dot next to live, isn't there? It's not as if you're next door. You are literally on the other side of the planet. we're complaining about delays. you couldn't be any further away. Can you type something in chat and say as you do it, so I can see how long the delay is? All right. I'm typing HELLO return. So there's delay since when stuff appears in chat till it appears. That's it. About 10 seconds or so. Okay. All right. Yeah, I can see on my the console window for Python is reading from chat, and yeah, it's a little bit behind. It's a little bit behind as well. So what other sounds can we add? So I've got a purring sound. I might have a better quality purr than the one I've actually got, because these are sounds I used to use in IRC, and I've just copied them over from an old IRC bot. You've been developing a new web app? What have you been doing? That sounds really cool. Wait for the Apple Access to get up now. Hang on, I'll read chat now. Let me just get this. Right there. It's supposed to be a group project. My partner hasn't done any of it yet. He did good on the last assignment. No, I think he's good. He's good at reports. Okay. Rather do projects on your own anyway, wouldn't it? Well, I mean, I would personally. But yeah. So what's your app about? You don't have to say if you don't want to, but be interesting. Because one of the things I did to try and help me with my language studies is I made a web page that was had Ajax, and it would put like a sentence on the screen, and if I didn't know what it is, I could click on it or tap on it, and it'll give me an explanation underneath. Well, and if I did understand it, I could just go on to the next, like a flashcard app. That's one thing I did with my language studies, and I'd like to go back to that, actually. I'll have to redo those flashcard apps. That's something I did. It's really basic, really basic. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing something for university, though, it probably is more complex than just a simple flashcard, which runs in a single HTML page. Does user accounts you can search songs and add it to your subscriptions? That's what the lecturer said. Okay. Yeah, it does sound a bit more complicated. Anything messing with subscriptions or messing with accounts anyway. I mean, I couldn't even get because I got a couple of web domains I know I own, and I couldn't get security working on it. HTTPS. I was never able to get it to work. So it's not like I know anything like that. When it became necessary to have HTTPS, I largely gave up on it. But I still own a couple of domains. You have to deploy it via Amazon Web Services, AWS. That's AWS, isn't it? It's Amazon Web Services. Yeah, it does sound more complicated than I would. Beyond my level of expertise. I don't know anything like that. Right now, I'm running it all locally. I used to have many years ago. I had my SQL running locally and stuff, but I never did anything much with it. Right. We're going to have to do another burn. It looks like we messed this one up a little bit. We're going to have to do another burn over here. Backend is written in Java with Javelin. I don't know what Javelin is. It's an aircraft made by Gloucester in the 1950s. Sounds like there's a lot of abstraction. You've got a lot of pieces to piece together, it sounds like. But I guess that's what you need, though, to have really functional websites and services these days, don't you? It's a web server library for Java. I guess things not like the old days where you just ran a small HTTP server from Apache on your local machines. Okay, let's get roll this right around. There we go. Because the flag's on the bottom. There we go. Hyogo Ken. It's like that. What should we do? we're going to get first? We got that junk there, or we got this pod here. We got a pod over there. It's running locally, but I think of it replacing PHP with Java. But think of it as replacing PHP with Java. Okay, all right. Yeah, because I used to do all sorts of stuff with PHP. I used to do a lot of PHP, but I haven't done anything for about 10 years, more than 10 years now. You know, are you actually writing the code yourself? Because I can remember I've done a bit of PHP, yeah, because I remember asking a question about MySQL on, I think it was a forum, it might have been Reddit or something, many years ago. And I asked a join question to join different databases in MySQL. And I remember that nobody replied. And eventually, after a few days, someone come back and said, no one writes code anymore. No one does this anymore. And that like put me off. You know, a lot of people don't write code anymore. And this was 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago. No, so it's before all the AI and vibe coding came in. Yeah, SQL is difficult though. Yeah. Yeah, there are probably easier or different alternative methods these days. Isn't there? What are we doing? That's a descending node. That's a descending node. We'll do an ascending burn. Of course, people write code. Yeah, they do write code these days. I mean, I've been messing with Python. It's a very silly thing to say. But it is easier to vibe code stuff, isn't it? Anyway. What other sounds can we add? Are the sounds loud enough? Do they need to be louder or quieter?
System error です。
It's easier until you can't do something you need it to do, and then you don't understand how any of it works. Yeah. They're fine as they are, I think. All right, thank you for the feedback. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button again as well. Right, that's down to 70. Hello, Cryptic. The probe core says hello. There you go. That's a problem with my script. The probe core says hello as well. All right, okay. What's up? Sounds are what's up. Sounds. Now don't spam sounds too much, but I got sounds, okay? I got sounds. Meow. There is a bit of a delay. There you go. So we got error.
システムエラーです。
And what's the other sound? What was the other sound? We had clap and okay.
OK?
And what's the other one? Clap. Fart. Fart. I mean, I've only implemented the 4, but I could do a fart if I can't fart on command. Right, I'll see what I can do. It's not clap, it's slow clap. Yeah, we could do an applause. I was thinking one of the sounds I've got that I used to have on Twitch is the fight ending sound on from Final Fantasy VII, but I don't think I can use it because it might be copyrighted sound, so I'm not sure if I could use it on YouTube. You know, the I got that as well, but I don't think we can use that. Burp. Hello, SP. SRSP. I mean, I'll just go through the free sounds on the YouTube sounds library and see what I got. Of course, the cats. I've got a purr as well. I've got my cat purring. That meow is actually her meow. Let's clap. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. See, I'm always doing that. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I'm not concentrating. And we have to mess with that all over again. That sounds like what? Huh? I won't ask. Can you go to Poll? It's a bit far away. No, I can't get to Poll. There we go, press the right. Do you ever go to Duel or no? No, I don't. I tend not. I rarely, if ever, leave Kerbin's sphere of influence. I have been out there and I have got stuff out there, but I'd rather just stay within Kerbin's sphere of influence because I like to bring stuff back and I don't want to put Kerbals in danger and I don't like leaving junk everywhere. You started a Moho mission recently with a surprisingly small craft. Dual system is cool. I mean, maybe we'll add it to the to-do list and some other time when I feel a bit more confident to get out there. Because, I mean, I don't know how the transfer planner works. I mean, you can plot things, like go... like Kerbin... Let's just do Duna. There you can plot it. But then there's no way to get this as a maneuver node, is there? It tells you when to launch. What the transfer window planner does it? If you click show ejection angle, it shows you when in your orbit to put on the node. I don't understand. Right. We'll experiment with it. We'll experiment after. Let me arm this and we'll just get this. So if we go... Where are we looking at? If you want to go to dual, just do a maneuver at Kerbin to get to dual, then mid-course corrected so you captured into Tylo and get Tylo assist to capture. See, that sounds too complex for me. Sounds risky as well. We do have a craft in orbit that can go out there, and we yeah, I mean, I could update this. I'm not sure if it's the newest or latest version anyway. I don't use CCAN. So what exactly do you do in this save? We make money, we experiment with different craft, we experiment with things with aircraft, we've done some exploring, we've tried to make things which are reusable. Grind, it seems. Seems like a good enough thing to do, doesn't it? We build obscure boats which we make which we get flying in order to bring down stages back. Look, if I don't want to go out to the other planets, I don't have to, okay? Just want to do stuff within my own level of competence. I mean, I'll experiment going out there at some point, but I don't have to. Beyond the Realms. Control from here. D. F5. It's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Forever fun, great, exactly. Yeah, anyone question what I'm doing, anyone question it again, you get muted, okay? Anyone complain, get muted. You know, backseat gaming and all that. Because what I did on Twitch is I banned the word should, because it got to me so much of people telling me you should do this, you should do that. So I banned the word. You could do that on Twitch. Can I do it on YouTube? You can ban certain words. How many hours do I have on this save? Don't know. I've been playing Kerbal for 1,600. I passed 1,700 hours. I got 1,725 hours in Kerbal on this, and this is my longest save. I've had this save for a long time because this save was before robotics came into it, before the communication networks, KerbNet came into it. I've been playing the same save. Yeah, a long time. It's your end. Well, I'm getting a bit of interference through my headphones. I'm getting a bit of interference through my headphones. So are you sure it's your end? I'm not sure if it's a Python script's doing something. Seems to be an issue with... Oh, your delay. The delay. Okay. I mean, it's not as if you're around the corner. Oh, causing speaker static, because I'm getting some interference. Herming, go. It happens on other videos. What, other streamers as well, or just videos that I've put out? Or well, if it happens on everyone, then it's likely your end. Your stream was just quiet enough for me to notice. Ah, I see. Right. Do you ever get burnt out sometimes of KSP? Yes, definitely. I get burnt out of KSP. In fact, the reason why I've come back to KSP now is not because of SLS or anything like this. It's because I got burnt out on Fallout 76 because I was playing Fallout 76 for. It takes me about a year or so, maybe 6 months, to get burnt out on a game. After Fallout 76, I moved to Derail Valley, and now I'm doing a bit of Kerbal. But Kerbal's really popular on YouTube and Twitch for viewers. But to be honest, I've been thinking about going back to playing Derail Valley because I enjoy Derail Valley. And I'd like to get more out of Derail Valley until because I feel that they're going to do big changes to Derail Valley before. in the future to the game, and I'm worried they might make it unusable or unplayable. I mean, they might not, but or just make it less of a fun game like it is at the moment. So I'd like to get the most out of Derail Valley before it changes. I mean, it's still in beta. It's still early access, Derail Valley. I couldn't imagine how many hours you would put into a single satisfactory save if you did this many in a Kerbal one. I wonder if we can. Try and get it back. As we're burning fuel down here, the CG should be moving forward. We might be able to get a bit of control over this. Get that to the ground. No, we won't. But to be honest, I'd like to play games less. So I mean, using games as an escapism, because I'd like to go back to studying and do other things. And I got my videos. I got 4 YouTube channels, and I mean, I'd be doing more on the driving YouTube channels if my car was in better condition. At the moment, it isn't. It's got some issues. Pop, pop. Right. Shall we come and pick this up, or should we just recover it? 4, yeah, I got 4 YouTube channels. I got a 4th one which I don't advertise here. I only advertise the aviation and driving. I got another one elsewhere which covers a different subject. I'm not comfortable about sharing it here at the moment. Right, let's just recover it. Well, let's not talk about it now, okay? Right, what we got? So if I was streaming Derail Valley, basically no one would watch, although some of my most popular videos, recorded videos on Derail Valley are actually quite popular. Okay. I did click assembly building. Has Kerbal crashed? Kerbal's not going anywhere. All I'm getting is a spinny hourglass. Can't help but be curious, yeah. Kerbal's not loading. Kerbal's not loading. All right, 3-finger salute. Yeah, close the program. Right, we'll load Kerbal again. Hang on. Tools, automatic scene switcher. Right, switch Start. Right. Go back to the placeholder, which is cat. Right, let's start Kerbal again. What time is it? Anyway, what time in the morning is it? Where's my phone? Phones. Yeah, it's 2:18 in the morning. Kerbal Space Program. We've got to do more space planes as well. Resume saved. That one. Can you go to Jewel? No. I'm not going to Jewel. Tomorrow. There's Herming was the Kerbal we just rescued, and it wasn't it? Herming. There you go. There's Herming there. Oh, we had to change some of the positions of the things on here, didn't we? Why not? Because I don't want to. Keep asking and I'll mute. I'm short-tempered now. Short-tempered now. I'm glad no one's spamming the sounds. But they are useful. I did enjoy putting the sounds and getting them to work. Fart's not working. I don't think I'll put a fart. I could try and add a sound like that or something. I mean, do you really want a fart sound? Do you really want a fart sound? It might be possible to have a sound, then the Kerbals react to it. It might be possible to do that. You know, someone types fart, and then the Kerbals say, "Oh, who did that?" or something. I used to work in aviation, but not as a pilot. I used to work. I'm not working at the moment. I worked at ground services. Hang on, I'll read chat now. I'm just looking at the apoapsis. Don't want to overshoot. Okay, I go off certain recently. If I go off of certain recently appeared stereotypes, I think I know what it is. I won't say because I'm thinking it. Okay. Oh, what are you talking about me? I don't know. I've lost what's going on in chat already. Stereotype the pilot plays Kerbal. What? I mean, I used to play Flight Simulator, and I used to actually get. I used to use air charts, and I used to play Flight Simulator with air charts. I did used to do that, and I've flown real aircraft, and I used to work with light aircraft in my teens, and actually used to fly aircraft in my teens, albeit with other people. So I've done that sort of thing, and I have worked in aviation a lot, but I'm not working at the moment. What do you work as now? I can't even say YouTuber because I'm not making any money. Omelette. What are you talking about, omelette? I don't know. I don't even know. I no idea. Omelette, is that something to do with fart sounds? Are you insulting me? I don't even know what you mean. Come on, we had a good stream yesterday. No, haha. I have no idea what you're thinking about. Is your head in the gutter or something? You're probably on the wrong track. No, not. What's the opposite of omelette? What's the opposite of an omelette? An egg? A chicken? Or not gutter at all. Get your head out the gutter. The opposite of an insult. Oh, it's a compliment. What? So calling someone an omelette is a compliment? I don't know. I'm lost. what's a gutter? A gutter is, somewhere where rainwater gets channeled. And it tends to be full of dirt. And if you've got your head in the gutter, you're thinking of things which are not not very nice. So if someone's got their head in the gutter, then yeah, they're thinking of things they shouldn't be thinking of. That's the best way of putting it. That's not a gutter at all. You're normal. What are you guys talking about? You know what? I don't even want to know. Let's carry on. Let's just concentrate on Kerbal. Let's concentrate on Kerbal. Let's get this other Kerbal back. Tamara. Okay. We will. Where is the inclination node? Inclination node descending. We will ascend here. Up to there. He was trying to guess the fourth channel, but you got it wrong. What are you trying to do right now? We got a bunch of. I took a bunch of contracts, so we're just making some money in order to pay off the loan we took out in Kerbal. We took out a loan because we were short of money. Being a career game, it's short of money, so I took out a loan with a mod, and now we're just trying to pay it back and have money left over. It's interesting though, YouTube channels. A lot of people changed their YouTube channels or started YouTube channels back in 2020 when the COVID thing came around. I'm just thinking of what's her name? Sammy Sanada, the voice actor, the actor, Sammy Sanada. I got her first album, First Steps, here somewhere. During COVID, because she struggled with the weight before, but during COVID, she set up her own YouTube channel. And it was a fitness channel, nothing to do with it, unlike any other work she's done before, and she's done a fitness YouTube channel. What's the furthest planet I've ever been to? I've only we've got something around Moho, I think it is. We'll go check. We'll go check once we're back at KSC. But I've got a lander on Dres. It won't ever get off of Dres. It's just a one-time lander, and it's slightly broken. And I don't think, because I did that lander before the communications came in, so I don't think it's got any signal. But I'd like to get something else out to Juna again. I meant Juna. Was it Moho? I can't remember. We'll check it now. Once I've done this. There you go, 0.1. Have you been to Eve? No. Is it Moho? See, I don't know which order the outer planets are in it myself anyway. Moho, Eve, Kerbin, Juna, Dres, Jewel, Halo. Okay. What's on Moho? Is it boring? I never got anything on there. I think I got something in orbit. I mean, it was a long time ago. I've been playing the game 10 years. More than 10 years. I've been playing Kerbal since beta. But I have got something out there in this save. I can't even remember what it is. Is it still there? We'll check now. Patience, will you? Right. Control from here. T. Right. F5. Right, let's go way out here. Right, we got a lander on Juno. We got a lander on Juno. We got a lander on Juno, okay? We got a single lander on Juno. Right, we've got something in what we've got something around one of the other planets. We've got nothing on Eve. We've got nothing on Eve, have we? Oh, there you go. Maybe it was Eve. Maybe I was mixing it up. There you go. We got something around Eve, okay? We got something around Eve. And because it might not have any communications. There's no communications because this is pre-communications. Okay, and there's no fuel in it. No fuel in it. This was a long time ago. Nothing on Jimmy, right. Go here, Moho. No, there's nothing around here, is it? There you go, see? I got something in orbit of Moho. Right, switch to. How long did you launch that? 163 in-game years. There you go, we got something in orbit of Moho. And it's got a tiny bit of fuel in it. And there's no communication, so we've got no control over it. So I have got something out of Moho. Like in real life, a long time ago. Because I mean, it's all this is pre-communications and pre-Kerbnet, robotics. You can't even extend the aerial. Right, we'll have to get more stuff. And I got things out here. I got like this. What the hell's this? It's asteroid crabber. And pre 1.2, yeah. Just sitting there. I got all this crap out here, which I'd like to bring back to Kerbin and deorbit. There's no communications. So we'll have to bring something out here with a big aerial on it, a big antenna on it, and get this back. And fuel. Okay. I haven't had anything out here, though. I wish. Let's get down here. Let's get down here. Get back to what we were doing. Get back to what we were doing. Bring this thing back. Switch to. I mean, I don't. I want to keep doing the save I've got. You know, it's a career save. No, I don't have any mods like that. Oh, why have we got a caps lock on? It's because I was using status. That's going to get old quickly, isn't it? The clap. Anyway, where were we? We're getting this back. We're going to undershoot. OML, what's OML? Oh my lord, what's happening? I don't know. I could have done something with the Python script to try and stop spam, you know, sound spam. Well, it gives me an excuse to mute people in the channel, it does. Yeah, I think the experience tonight has made me want to be more strict with things that people are saying in chat, and want to. I'll more likely, stop people messing around, and I'll just mute people. What's happened to everyone's chats? I was just hops. I muted them. I hid them on the channel. They were just annoying me, and I was spamming the sounds. Was overstepping the mark, in my opinion. It was going too far, so I just hid them in channel. Yeah, you only see your chats because you're the only one who's spoken for a while. Happy. Too much backseat gaming and spamming the sounds were just going too far. Sodom. If that's their attitude, nah, get rid of them. If they're not going to play nicely, if they're not going to be nice in chat, then they don't deserve to be here. That's my opinion. Oh, Toothpaste Gobbler said, "What is this vehicle?" Sorry, I missed you. I missed your chat. Toothpaste Gobbler said, "What's this vehicle?" That's just that was a Kerbal rescue mission, and it just deorbits stuff. It's got a claw on one end and deorbits stuff, because I believe we've got a thing now where we can deorbit a module. We've got this module to recover, so we'll launch another one now. To get this module from orbit of Kerbin. I'll show you now. In the assembly building. The assembly. It's this thing. Yeah. You go load. You have this. Right, the top of this it's got 8 parachutes on it, a couple of drogue chutes, it's got monoprop, it's got a fuel tank, a couple of jockey ports in case we need it, communication aerial, and a large claw on the top with lights, and it just picks up junk and brings back capsules with Kerbals in it, for contracts, because it's a career game. We're taking contracts. It'd be nice if the chat window actually showed people in different colours, people's chats in different colours. It does that on Twitch. It doesn't do it or for me on YouTube anyway, because I'm using the OBS chat window. Slowly churning through. Nearly got everything working. Nearly. It's that single missing semicolon that breaks everything that you've got to be afraid of. Right, there's a cat is stirring. Oh, oops, I staged a bit too early. Sorry, I was going to stage. At least nothing broke. Nothing broke. Stage. The stream is on in the background, okay? I might need a new headset. This bloody interference is quite annoying me. Getting interference or something on the bloody cable. Right. Oh, it could be because it has 7.1 sound simulator replication on. Right. Stream is on the background. I wonder how many people are watching, actually, because I don't have the statistics up, so I can't see how many people are watching. But I noticed after I've done live streams, lots of people do actually come in and watch the streams after. I've seen the numbers go up. I'm waiting until we're above the 70,000. Because this was meant to be a short stream tonight, just to test the sounds. Sorry, just thinking toothpaste gobbler. Just thinking the imagery that puts in my head. So I mean, like, what's the other one? Okay, that was the one.
Okay.
I don't think I'll implement a fart. It might be a warning. We could do warning, couldn't we? You could do warning, a warning sound. Is the copyright of that okay to use? I mean, we might have to make our own version. Problem. Okay, Houston, we've got a problem here. Because we can't use stuff that's copyrighted. So we've got to try and avoid that. We can always make our own, couldn't we? We could always make our own. I could just record something. It's NASA. Yeah, NASA does put all this stuff out, don't they? But I mean, we couldn't use the line from the movie, could we? We couldn't use the line from Apollo 13 or whatever it was. I don't think NASA has copyrights on their stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Because they don't. They release all their pictures in it, isn't it? Kerbal. Wow, what's the game name? What do you mean, what's the game name? Kerbal 123. But it's a real quote. It is a real quote, yeah. What's funny? Yeah, someone named Kerbal saying, what's the game name? That's no idea. Never played Minecraft. Never played it at all. It's fun. Got a bit of spaghetti code here, not bad, but I need to refactor some of it. Well, you got nested loops that go on forever, is it? Just some logic gets repeated too many times. So how true is that? What's a statement? What's a statement that is never repeat yourself? Like if you have something running more than once, you should always turn it into a variable and then call it somewhere like twice. Never repeat yourself. I think that's the quote, isn't it? Never repeat yourself when writing code. I think I may have read that in one of the Spectrum books many years ago. Yeah, when I was learning to do the first code in BASIC on Amstrad BASIC on a Spectrum many years ago, I believe that was written in one of the books. It might have been written in one of the books. Was it really that? I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure if it was that long ago. Because that's a long time ago. That's more than 40 years ago. Yeah, just get it working and fix it later. These lights don't go far enough, do they? Oh, it's that sort of capsule on the window. Right. Scratch, scratch. That's not perfect. I am being a bit impatient, actually. Control from here. Turn off RCS. Retrograde. Turn off the lights as well. 5. fall in with style. Is the microphone on? Yeah, the microphone's on. Boop, boop. Should we bother moving it that far? No, it's okay, recover it. Alright, that's 3 of 4 contracts we took this evening. I think you're losing more funds carrying out all that fuel to orbit back than you're recovering the vessel further away from the KSC than you would. Yeah, it's entirely possible. It's entirely possible. We're wasting, because there's fuel there. Liquid fuel. We've only got, we got that much, 154 from fuel that we brought back, and we could have brought back more. Yeah, it's entirely possible. I mean, what's the picture look like? Hang on, where is it? Not Whisper, there. I'm just looking at the funds graph because I can't see it on screen. Right. Rocket would be a lot smaller as well. Yeah. I don't know, I quite enjoyed getting them back to KSC though. What have we got? Suborbital flight. Because, I mean, if we use the boats and the other aircraft to pick up stuff, we are, we're wasting fuel bringing all that stuff out, and bringing it all the way back. Why are we doing this? Why are we don't even need to launch this. This is not the vehicle we need. It's not the rocket we need. Come on, load. Right, this is not one. Open was number 120, isn't it? So 116, 120, 126, no, 120. Right, 120 R2. That's the one. This is the one we're having. Oh gosh, suborbital. It's like we're doing this, we're launching the whole thing for one tourist. This just seems like a waste of time, doesn't it? Stick pilot aboard. Scientist, engineer. Scientist, don't get a pilot on you. Max B it is. Save. Right, and any changes to this? No, let's just launch it. I'd like to have a launch stage, a first stage that we can land horizontally and bring back to the runway. Then it means having big wings on it and landing gear that just increases the weight. And F5. Yeah, the space plane, because we had this suborbital. It's suborbital. I know we're bringing it up, but I just transferred some fuel to one of the space stations, so that's why I used it. Yeah, well, we need to practice using this. I'd like to have more space planes, to be honest. Something else we could work on. Yeah, they are cool. It's quite enjoyable getting them back and landing stuff, because I do enjoy the landing. I mean, I enjoyed the stream we had the other day where we just did some exploring with the plane. Interesting. What's interesting? Did you find any of the hidden launch sites? No, we didn't. Because what we did, we flew all the way around you, went all the way around this bay, then we went to this island, we went across the sea to this island, then back to KSC. That's what we did. And then in stream yesterday, we went all the way, we went around the mountains. If it is, we didn't find it. So I mean, like I said, a couple of streams ago, we went all the way around here. We were under 500 meters the whole way. We were around 500 meters the whole way. Yeah, we could. It's possible we missed it, but we could do another flight again. I don't know about tonight, but do you have the DLCs? I do have the DLCs. Alright, we'll have a look now. We'll have a look now. We'll have a look now. I mean, I'd like to find it myself, but if I was flying too high... has survived. He will. Okay, I don't know how much longer. What a nice jet. Yeah, it was nice. It was. We usually get it closer to KSC than that, and we can land it at KSC. We usually do, but that occasion, yeah, we missed. But we got the contract. That was a contract just to get a Kerbal. Hi. Right, let's. We were just asking about going flying, just using an aircraft to fly around the area around KSC. So I'm just going to do that for a bit. So we'll choose an aircraft. What's the aircraft we had yesterday? Was that weird one we had to? This was the thing we used yesterday. This was the thing we used yesterday. The other aircraft was easier to fly. What was it called? What was it called? Got so much stuff here. What was the big one we were using the other day? I know if you've been here, it's your first time, Will, here, then we've got really crazy things like this, but we're not going to fly this right now. We're looking for something a bit similar. What's that one we had the other day? This one, I think it was. Because I was moving stuff around and correcting it. Because I had to correct the position of the wings and things like that. So I think we'll put a ladder on the side as well. See? Let's call this P52A. Let's get rid of all this science on there. We don't need all that on there. Right, we've kind of messed up the centre of gravity now, haven't we? Centre of pressure, centre of gravity's there, centre of pressure's there. It should be okay. We should be able to fly that. Maybe move the gear a little bit forward. That should be okay. You know, test it without fuel in it. Right, remove all the fuel. We don't need. Why have we got monoprop in there? Remove all the fuel. We've got tons of fuel in there. Structural fuselage, structural fuselage. See, now the centre of pressure is moved behind the centre of gravity, so it would be difficult to fly. So I think we need a structural fuselage on the front. Where is it? Still not good enough. It's fuel. Oh, fuel's out of it, isn't it? Yeah, but we still want it to be stable without fuel in it. Let's go back to the old one, the other one. Where's open? don't save. Go back to 52. That's 52. 52. Oh, we've got 52 there. Oh, that's the same one. Right. Right, let's go with this one. It's the one we're flying the other way. Yeah, hope you have fun. Hope you have fun for the game. Stick that ladder. There's that ladder again. Right, get a pilot in there, get a pilot. Adrin. So Adrin's going to pilot. Stuck on a bug. Oh, that was another thing as well. We had these. That was -7. That's another thing we had to correct last time. Save. Okay, let's launch it and do some experiments. Go do some flying around and see what we see. Yeah, sometimes you just got to walk away from something, come back to it an hour later, refreshed, and then you can find that single missing semicolon that's been destroying everything. 5. Right, do some trim, add some trim. 5 again. Right, throttle up. Brakes. Yeah, I think this is slightly got some of your problem. That's because of all the science experiments we got stuck to the outside. Oh, I added a mod for Pappies. Pappies, they're Pappies. They don't have a 3D model. I added it the other day to aid with landing, though they don't seem to be viewable when landing, do they? Or at least we can't see them here. Oh, there they are. See 4 dots there, Pappies? Right. It's a real thing in real life. These precision landing approach lights. And in real life, there'll be like lights going through a prism and at different heights. If you're below the light, the center of the light, they'll look red, and if you're above the center of the light, they'll look white. And 2 of them are slightly lower than the other 2. So if you get 2 red lights and 2 white lights, then you're on the glide slope for the runway. Yeah, it's like an alternative to what it's like a very basic ILS, but without instruments. You know, you're just using your own eyesight. There's a cat on the desk. Hang on, emergency! We've got a cat on the desk. What's the matter? What do you want? All right, hang on. I'm going to go give her some treats. Okay, I'm going to go give her some treats. All right, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, she's got appeased, I think. Huh? 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 5-minute break and then. Bug is it? Okay, there we go. Resume flight. Where's the map? I'll come back, thank you. Strange shaped island. Right, we're just going in that direction and see where we get to. I think I run out of money. I think I run out of money. Yeah. I think that's what happened. I just ran out of money. It was a Korea game and ran out of money. And there's another game which is default, which is just the sandbox. Just to the west. Okay, we'll go up here then. Oh, hang on, there's something there. What's that? What's that? That's something we haven't seen. What's that? I didn't know there was anything there. What's that? I see. What the hell's that? That's it, is it? There's a ramp. What? You got it wrong, so it's not over there. Yeah, I honestly, because we flew up here yesterday. I never noticed that when we were a bit further out to sea, I think. We'll just check out this island. We'll check out the island and see if we can land next to it. But then again, we've got loads of fuel, so we could trundle over there with some vehicle. Yeah, there's nothing on the island, is there? There's nothing else around here. Alright. Alright, we'll slow down. We'll slow down and try and do a low pass over it. Kerbal chat isn't working, is it? Kerbal chat isn't working. I just noticed Kerbal chat isn't working. The server turned off for some odd reason. Hang on. Let me just restart that. Let me restart Kerbal chat. Control C. It's not working. Yeah, when Will was the last time last time they chatted is when Will appeared. So I'm going to restart the window. Kerbal chat stopped working. So if I go run, RNUN, right, there you go. There you go. We should see our Adrin making some noise. There you go. Ground control check map. A little bit slower than this. Low pass. So was it like a water tower? One launch pad. Bleeding off speeds as we turn. Don't hit the tower now. So why is that in the water? Guess we can load from boats and something. You know what? That might be good for launching the boat. You know, for picking stuff up out the water. Because if that's the launch pad, we can just trundle off into the water. So you can launch watercraft. Yeah, it's a really good idea. Cool, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Though I would have liked a boat launcher closer to KSC. But, you know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I mean, it won't take too long to get the boat over there. What was it, 40 kilometres? Sort of like that. You can launch directly from the pad. Let's see if the pappies work now. Are there any other airstrips? So we've got the island airstrip, you've got this airstrip, and you've got the desert. Are there any other airstrips? No, any runways? No more, unfortunately. Okay. Not in the stock game. There's 2 more hidden launch sites, yeah. Okay, we'll have to find them. Now, rather than telling us where it is, we could just spend time, you know, looking for them. Have a Kerbin exploration project. See, the pappies aren't working. This is the pappies aren't working, are they? The pappies aren't working. I mean, we could, you know, just explore. But the thing is, Kerbin's quite a large. Close your eyes. You know, Kerbin's quite a large. I mean, it's not massive, but if we were going to explore it ourselves with an aircraft, it would take a while. We could just explore the whole planet, couldn't we? Just go exploring. You know, with an aircraft like this, because that's got a reasonably low landing speed, and you know, lots of science on board. Although it is quite low to the ground, it'd be nice to have something that's higher off the ground that can land on like uneven terrain, wouldn't it? It would just be really interesting. Yeah, the pappies aren't working. The pappies aren't working. Should I tell Linux Guru Gamer about this? Because he's one of the developers of the pappies. He's on the Discord that I contribute to. And he's the one of the people who made the pappies. Who made the mod. I don't want to tag him in Discord though and be a nuisance, so I'll probably just mention, oh, that this mod isn't working and your name was on it. So. Oh, look, it's there. It was there when we took off, wasn't it? It was there when we took off. Yes. Save standard, save all, reload pappy config. Oh, there, I clicked reload and it just appeared. But that's the one at the other end. That's the wrong end. We need one at this end. Hang on. I clicked reload and it appeared. It's 5 now. It's 4. Why is it across the runway? Well, let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. So those appeared there. Do we have to reload it every time we approach an airfield? Oh, it's broken. Yeah, it keeps the loan mod keeps spawning the icons. Yeah, as soon as we've paid off the loan, I'm going to get rid of it because it's irritating. Yeah, when I mentioned it on Discord, Linux Guru Gamer said he has no plans to take the mod on because he doesn't develop for it, but he takes on mods that people have abandoned. But he knows what the problem is. Yeah, see, the pappies have disappeared again, so if I click reload pappies... Yeah, where's the pappies? You know pappies? No, not working. I'm going in too fast anyway. Slow down. Yeah, pappies are not working. Oh, they're the other end, but that's not the pappies we want. We want the pappies at this end. Yeah, but it's meant to be at this end. They're meant to be on the left and right, or just one of the sides. See, now it's red, but that's at the other end. It should be at this end. It should be at this end. Oh, there you go. It's just past it now, and it just spawned there. Yeah, I think there's some problems with the Pappy mod. I mean, it's cool it happened, but it works. It doesn't work properly. It doesn't work properly because what it is in true life, there'll be a box or two boxes at the side of the runway. Sometimes both sides, but some airfields, smaller airfields, will just have them on one side. But it's meant to be a little box out there rather than big blobs in front of the runway. Oh, that's why we can't. That's why we're having problems with this. We still got talk turned on. There we go. Talk disabled. Talk. That's why. Got to turn the talk off. Okay, you've got to go. See you again, Happy. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting. Okay, yeah, I'm going to be going in a minute. I'm going to be going because we've been streaming for 2 hours 37 minutes. I quite like this aircraft. It's nice and docile to fly. So I'm just going to watch what happens to the lights now. Okay. Oh, stretched. I'm tired. Let's see what my cat's doing. Yeah. Okay, so we got that other launch site. So if we wanted to use that other launch site, you know, if we go here and get the boat, how is it going to spawn on that launch site? We'll have a look now. So if we go open, we've got 1A, that's not the boat. One of these boats. We've got the mono hull. We'll have the mono hull one. Yep. Right. Where do we change launch site? Where do we change launch site? Oh, there you go. Island airfield. One-way island airfield. Oh, right. So it has to be from. Switch to the edit. Switch to here, and then crater launch site. Mahi Mal. Is that the one? So there's a launch site on the crater. So I've obviously flown over that at some point, but not realised it. Well, this is not the one I was expecting, is it? What the hell's this? Right, so this is the one at the south. Where's Valentina? You can't get out of the ground. This design, these ladders are for getting off the ground. What I'll do is I'll put a flag here. So I must have flown over this one at some point. What should we call it? Just call it launch site. Down in the shores, ground control. Right, let's recover Valentina. It's down there, is it? It's down there. Oh, it's there, sorry. How have we already unlocked that? How have we already unlocked that? So where's the crater launch site? So that's Boomerang. So we haven't been to that one. So the crater is there. So there's a launch site there then, is there? We must have flown over it at some point. We must have flown over it at some point. Crater launch site. So this is not the launch site we had just now. This is in the crater. Right, get out, Val. Jump. Oh, so much of shoot. Oh, it's by there. It's on the island. I didn't realise. Well, what's that? Why is there communications on by there? Why is there communications by there? We'll still bring an aircraft over here and see what that's all about. Why is there communications there? Okay. Right, we can do that. Because there's communications. Maybe is that possible places where there's communications? Well, that's what we can do, isn't it? These are probably these secret locations, these unlockable locations. Because there's the desert airfield and there's lines converging on there. So we'll just see where the lines converge. See, I can see the Cove launch site is now unlocked. There, you've got Cove launch site. So I assume it's places where lines converge. Because we've got there. And we got there. Well, we can do that another time. So we've got one there, one there. Is there anything close to us at KSC? Really, got one there, way across the water. That one immediately up there. It's still quite a way. All right, we'll do that next time, or do it another time. Time to go. Time for a rest. Time for a rest. What's time? Okay, time to stop. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's watching. We've been streaming for 2 hours 52 minutes, and was it 3 in the morning, 3, 4 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. So we're going to take a rest.